Connecticut State Police trooper shoots robbery suspect who pulled out a revolver. A Connecticut State Police trooper's shooting of a robbery suspect occurred during a high-stakes confrontation that was meticulously documented on body camera footage released on Wednesday by the State Office of Inspector General. Saturday at approximately 1:20 p.m., the saga reportedly began in the Daville district near Killingley Commons, according to official reports from the Inspector General's office. While on patrol, Trooper Joseph Godbout, who was equipped with a body camera, noticed a vehicle located at a mobile gas station that bore resemblance to the vehicle being sought in connection with a recent robbery that occurred in Rhode Island. As Trooper Godbout approached the suspect, later identified as Reuben Muller, he directed him to adopt a seated position with his hands on the vehicle and proceeded to request his driver's license. Muller responded succinctly, acknowledging his lack of a license, and subsequently dashed across the parking lot in the direction of a nearby Taco Bell establishment. The compelling video captured by Godbout's body camera depicted the subsequent pursuit as he dashed after Muller, employing a taser in an attempt to apprehend and incapacitate him. Nevertheless, Muller exhibited exceptional dexterity by dodging the initial discharge of the taser and continuing his frantic flight until an unintended collision with a pickup vehicle entering the parking lot. Trooper Godbout closed the distance between them and Muller, who was temporarily grounded, by issuing stern commands for Muller to cease his resistance while directing his taser at the suspect. Muller boldly approached his ankle in spite of numerous cautionary notices and the imminent peril presented by the taser. His behavior openly demonstrated his non-compliance and the potential for peril. Muller's actions grew progressively more dubious as the tension rose, ultimately resulting in the abrupt appearance of a silver revolver emanating from his person. In a split-second response to the perceived threat, Trooper Godbout discharged his firearm, striking Muller in the torso with a single round that precisely struck its target. The authorities conducted a thorough analysis of the video evidence, which unequivocally confirmed the chronological progression of events that culminated in Trooper Godbout's use of lethal force. Muller, rendered unconscious by the gunshot wound, was expeditiously conveyed to UMass Memorial Medical Center for critical medical intervention. As of the most recent update on Wednesday, he continued to be closely monitored at the facility. Law enforcement authorities are expected to gradually reveal relevant information regarding the Rhode Island robbery and the precise charges brought against Muller as the investigation progresses. The man wounded by a Connecticut State Police trooper on Saturday was a suspect in a robbery in Rhode Island and was carrying a revolver at the time of his injury, according to body camera footage and the State Office of Inspector General, both of which were released on Wednesday. Trooper Joseph Godbout discharged a single shot into the torso of Reuben Muller subsequent to the suspect reaching toward his ankle and removing a silver revolver, as captured on footage from a body camera that Godbout had donned. The video indicates that Godbout then utilized his radio to announce that he had discharged his weapon. Saturday, approximately 1:20 p.m., the incident reportedly transpired in the Daville neighborhood adjacent to Killingley Commons, as reported by the Inspector General. At a mobile gas station, Godbout observed a vehicle that was sought in connection with a Rhode Island robbery. As captured by Godbout's body camera, he approaches Muller at the fueling station and instructs him to place his hands on the vehicle before requesting his license. Muller responded that he was out of it and began to flee in the opposite direction, toward a Taco Bell restaurant across the parking lot. Godbout brandished a taser at Muller, but the video demonstrates that he was able to regain his footing and continue sprinting. Body camera footage indicates that Muller continued to flee until he was struck by a pickup vehicle entering the parking lot. According to the video, Muller reached for his ankle almost immediately after Godbout ordered him to the ground and pointed his taser at him. Muller subsequently drew a firearm, and Godbout, as seen on the video and as stated by the Inspector General, discharged one shot, which struck the man in the chest. The Inspector General reported that Muller remained hospitalized at UMass Memorial Medical Center on Wednesday. Immediate information regarding the Rhode Island robbery and the charges against Muller was withheld. The incident in which a trooper of the Connecticut State Police shot a robbery suspect can be summarized as follows. 1. Time and place: Saturday, 1:20 p.m. In the Killingley neighborhood of Daville, close to Killingley Commons, Connecticut, the incident transpired. 2. Suspect identification: Reuben Muller, a person of interest in relation to a robbery incident in Rhode Island, was identified as the suspect. 3. Trooper's encounter: Muller was observed by Trooper Joseph Godbout at a mobile gas station, where he confronted him and demanded his license and instructed him to place his hands on the vehicle. 4. Remarks of the suspect: Muller asserted his lack of a valid driver's license and made haste towards a Taco Bell establishment across the parking lot. 5. Trooper's pursuit: in an effort to subdue Muller, Trooper Godbout pursued him while carrying a taser. Muller, nevertheless, evaded the initial taser attempt. 6. Accidental collision: While attempting to evade Trooper Godbout, Mueller was struck by a pickup vehicle that was entering the parking lot. 7. Application of lethal force. Mueller pointed a silver revolver at his ankle in defiance of the trooper's directives to cease and his admonitions. Then, with a single shot, Trooper Godbout struck Mueller in the torso. 8. Medical care. Subsequent to the gunshot incident, Mueller was admitted to UMass Memorial Medical Center for hospitalization. 9. Ongoing investigation. Particulars regarding the Rhode Island robbery and the allegations Mueller is accused of were not promptly disclosed. The incident is under investigation by relevant authorities, including the State Office of Inspector General. These primary aspects provide a comprehensive overview of the key elements surrounding the incident. In conclusion, the incident involving the Connecticut State Police trooper shooting a robbery suspect, Reuben Mueller, has prompted a thorough investigation and raised critical questions about law enforcement practices and accountability. As Mueller remains hospitalized and the investigation continues, crucial details such as the nature of the Rhode Island robbery and potential charges against Mueller are yet to be disclosed. The use of body camera footage and the review of Trooper Godbout's actions underscore the significance of transparency and adherence to protocols in law enforcement encounters. Moving forward, the incident may lead to reforms in training and policies to enhance safety for both officers and the public. As the investigation progresses, further clarity and accountability are expected to emerge, shaping the discourse surrounding law enforcement practices and procedures. The incident involving the Connecticut State Police trooper shooting a robbery suspect has brought attention to the complexities and challenges faced by law enforcement officers in high-stakes situations. As the investigation unfolds, the details captured in body camera footage provide valuable insights into the events leading up to the shooting. The use of force by Trooper Joseph Godbout underscores the difficult decisions officers must make to ensure public safety while confronting potentially dangerous individuals. The ongoing scrutiny and review of this incident highlight the importance of transparency and accountability within law enforcement agencies. As Reuben Mueller remains hospitalized and the investigation progresses, there is a continued demand for answers regarding the circumstances of the Rhode Island robbery and the charges he may face. This incident serves as a reminder of the ongoing efforts to balance the protection of citizens with the responsible use of force by law enforcement. Ultimately, the outcome of this incident will not only impact the individuals involved, but also shape policies, procedures, and training within law enforcement agencies. As we await further developments, it is crucial to maintain a commitment to justice, transparency, and the safety of both officers and the communities they serve. Would you like it? Hit the like button and subscribe to our channels for more interesting and informative videos.